Okay, I'm here to describe Google Chrome's Read Write. It's an extension for Chromebooks.
Alaska's wild.
It is a screen reader. First thing I'd like to do is show you how to change some of the settings. I have a web page here
Alaska's wildlife.
with pictures.
Alaska's wild.
Let's turn that off. With pictures and text. The text is kind of small. So let's look at some of the features that you can adjust. So the first thing you need to do is go into the three little dots and click on Settings. You can change the voice, female or male, and there's different types. You can also change and have the voice speak in an accent. Interesting, but I'm not really sure how helpful that is. It's still speaking English at that point, but just speaking with an accent. You can change the speed of the voice. You can change whether the voice is reading continuously or paused. I'm going to push pause on mine. When you're writing, you can also change whether the text-to-speech is speaking every word or whether it's speaking the entire sentence. Okay, one thing I did want to show you is you can also change the number of results that you get when you do word prediction. 10 results is the default, but you can change it up to less if you want less than that. You can also have the word prediction follow your cursor, or you can have it predict ahead. It gives you a sample size of the text that will be in the word prediction. This is what I found particularly interesting. You can change the background of the text and the reading area. You can choose any color. So for kiddos with CVI, this might be particularly helpful, or low vision kids that need different colors. So you can change the background, for example, to white, and then change the reading area to yellow, and see what that does. You can also change the opacity of the background. Let's change this back to black. Opacity background, and then the reading light opacity, which is the brightness of the reading area. And you can change the reading light height. So you have a wide span for reading or a lower span for reading. I'll show you those in a minute. Okay, we're going to jump out of this for right now and see what we get. Okay, so here we are back on Alaska's wildlife. Here's some text. We're hoping that it can read it without too much trouble here. So first thing I need to do, if you haven't already, is download Read and Write Google Chrome extension. And it looks like a puzzle piece. So you click on that. It opens up this toolbar. This entire toolbar is customizable. You can rearrange the icons. You can disable them if you find that they are distracting to your students. First thing I want to show you is the read aloud option. So I have enlarged my cursor on my Chromebook so you can see it. Just click on this, and then it will follow your cursor and read. Okay, stop it right there. I did change the speed On the,
People travel from here.
I did change the speed on there um, just to make it easier to listen to. I am going to turn that off. Another interesting thing, very helpful thing I found was that you can look up words in the dictionary. So pick a word that you don't know or your student does not know, like landscape, for example, highlight it, and then you can look it up in the dictionary, gives a word definition, and then also, very cool, an image definition of a landscape. Another thing that I found particularly interesting is that you can declutter or simplify the text. So here we have the standard text. Click on this and it will declutter it. And this is helpful if you have a web page that has those like pop-up ads and little videos on the side that can be distracting for students. It does take a little bit to load sometimes. And that's one of the drawbacks, I think, of Google Read Write is that it takes internet speed and Wi-Fi access. So I'm going to go ahead and pause my movie.